Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more CK2 as Qarth. Once again as Pure Born Salor, the Philosopher this time. Yeah, I loaded just back into the previous save because I accidentally abdicated, as, you know, amazing as that is. It's a button right here, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I wanted to click this, but you can see that you can sort of click both if you do that. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I didn't look back at the footage, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So maybe when scrolling as well, because I do have that. I mentioned I do have that mouse that can sort of double click for you. On the other in the other city. Yes, it just moved again. Don't worry about it. So I'll make a video about that. Probably me moving around like every other day or something like that. But yeah, at any rate, what were we going to do? We were gonna look at the laws of Qarth, and we were gonna change them to oligarchic elective. So any noble is an eligible character. Higher-ranking nobles have more sway in this election. Alternatively, it's agnatic gavel kind. But what if I were to murder my son? Obviously, you can't plot to murder your own children. But you know what I mean? What if you were to, you know, get murdered? Does have a grandson of his own, the bastard. See, I'm thinking we change this to elective. Because the Empire is ultimate genitor, it's not going anywhere, right? Empire's not going anywhere. We're going to change this to elective. We're going to change this to elective for one very, very stupidly simple reason. You know what that is? Role-playing. Really, because Qarth is supposed to be elective, right? Qarth is not supposed to be the seat of a strong kingdom. Qarth is supposed to be elective. Qarth is gonna be elective. The Empire of Qarth, now that's something I built with my two hands, right? That's mine. And that stays here, basically. But Qarth, the kingdom, we can have elections for that. So, I have now acquired for myself a claim, have I? A claim where, if I may be so bold? Right, we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it. And what's this? Ah, alright. Sure. Okay, so... Hold on, do I inherit this claim? It's a strong claim on... Lordship of Pharos. Will not be inherited unless pressed in war. Maybe the wrong choice there, honestly considering, but meh. It's alright. Sympathy for the Harpies? Sure, I think I can get that. I think that makes sense as well, considering how many Harpies I've dealt with, and they've been nothing but kind to me, so, yeah. I'm also very much feared, which, yeah, that's a good thing, I like that. 'Tis better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both. 'Tis also a good idea to have a wife. Now you are of the Moon Singers, but yeah, there's no prestige here to be gained whatsoever. Relative of a prince, see that I can do. 41, but it's not like I'm doing anything particularly interesting anytime soon in the bed chambers. So yeah. You want your granddaughter to become my ward? Sure, why not? You can be my ward. My son. My son, how I hate you right now. Oh god, what the hell is that? Someone just crashed outside. Sorry, I'm gonna close the window. Someone just drove a car into something. You could go look and, I don't know, help? Well, look, I would, but I'm kind of busy. That's nonsense. That's not true. It's not exactly near my house. The insolence and demand their release. Ask my son. So, he has long held me in low esteem, mainly supposed to slight against the honour of his house. Right now, the fool's kidnapped one of my kin and were allegedly straying into his lands. Oh! Oh, we now have a blood feud with Pharos. Of course we do. Right, I'm gonna need some gold. Yeah, I'm gonna need some gold, and then we're gonna need to burn all of Pharos down, basically. So can we get that going, please? Thank you very much. Smuggler's Ring appears in Qarth seconds before we get gold back. Right. So, right now, a lot of people are supporting my son. Why is that? He's too young, 31. But I imagine at 32 he will be past his prime, right? You are all just morons. But, don't tell anyone I said that. Right, there we go. That'll do. So, declare war, forced vassalization, bloody vengeance, slave raid, claim Pharos. I can do neither, because he has one of my relatives in hostage. Can I ransom him away? No, because I can't afford 100-something gold. Can we plot to rescue him? See if we can't do that, because, yeah. So who would have the most plot power here? No. Most people are just not willing to join. Why is he so hated? I don't quite understand that. Everyone hates him. That's interesting. Thing is, he's a warlock, though. His family, of course I'm going to go and get him, but... So what can we do? We can issue a demand for pureborn... Yeah. I see no reason to quarrel with you. I shall release the prisoner at once. Lovely. Right, there we go. So, now, we have bloody vengeance. So what happens if we do this? If we win the war, he loses fear by... all Faruds in Pharos shall be taken prisoner. Oh, I can take over Pharos, I think. Qarth is at a state of war. We should send ravens to the great lords, rallying them to the crown's defense. Tell me, how do civil wars work? Well, read it, basically. Though I sort of explained this already. Essentially, they have three options. Remain neutral, support the crown, support the rebels. At the end of the Civil War, it all comes back together. Right. But as you can see, Volantis is now independent because we're at war, and this kingdom is also now independent because we're at war, but the Kingdom of Qarth is not independent because, well, I directly control it. There you go. So it's only the kingdom level titles that get independence, that become independent. However, there's a bit of a problem with the council because it fires the advisors. Question, do they get an opinion modifier as fired? Fired from council. They get an opinion modifier fired from council, don't they? Until 8349. For 10 years, they get an opinion modifier fired from council, unless this sorts itself out in a second or so. I'm going to be very mad. Subject enemy defeated me. Okay, that's gone. What about Volantis? Dreams limited authority upset by such no change. Yeah, that goes away. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That... Ooh, I was mad for a second. Oh boy, I was mad for a second, because that is... I mean, that would have been... Oh, that would have been horrible. Okay. Raise my bannerman. Get all the ships together. Do the same here, that'd be great. Nope. Right, now, is it really necessary? Nexus Loyalist, excellent. Is it really necessary for us to gather all our bannermen like this? No, but it's the first war we're going to have as an empire, which makes it sort of special. And then, if that wasn't enough, there's also the fact that we sort of want to show strength. We really do. I mean, it's a blood feud. We want to show strength in a blood feud. We really, really do. For reasons I would dare say rather obvious. So, 18,000 men. Is that enough? Not really. How much is enough? Well, listen. Personally, I would say the world is not enough, but I don't know, I am a bit of a fanatic when it comes to these things. See how many men we can fit in the ships here. Can't fit them all, but we can fit 24,000, which I think should be enough. I'm assuming he's raising the the trade post there. That's all right though, because we're about to land some 25,000 men on top of his head, give or take. So yeah, I don't think you're gonna like this very much. Ooh, a fight! Sure, prepare to die. Now he's just gonna run away. So even at the tender age of 75, I inspire absolute horror on the battlefield. This is good to know. Let's advance forward. Well, we could bring the extra 5,000 over as well. I mean, we've raised the men anyway. Why not? Volantis is not going to help much though. I mean, to be honest, this doesn't really change anything apart from like these 3 provinces up here. Volantis hasn't been contributing much really to the overall war effort since the beginning. So you know. Your rival has returned from the Battle of Sierrakar alive, but it suffers a very gruesome and horrific injury. Right, so he's been disfigured at the Battle of over here. Alright, and we've captured one of his vassals, whom we are going to not execute because, because the council doesn't let me execute him. Alright, we can ransom him off then. Council says we should ransom him off, we're gonna ransom him off. Not that we care much what the council says, but we care a little bit. There's 500 men here, it's not nothing, you know. Let's bring him into the fight too. It's absolutely paramount that we keep an eye on the advisors, though. All kings that are advisors and have any real function in the council, those spots need to remain empty until the war ends. We just need to remember that. That's vital information. But that was a very foolish thing that he did. A very foolish thing indeed. Blood feuds. These houses are bitter enemies of House Naxos. So, King Ozan of New Gis is also one of my bitter enemies, or bitter rivals, or whatever. We have a blood feud with him as well that we need to satisfy. Our Warlock isn't doing anything, though. That should change. Yeah, because we can't send him to Volantis. Makes sense. Alright, send him there. King of Volantis is of the Warlock religion, so that should speed along the conversion of Volantis. My son just died. Mind you, he's a Warlock too, which... I don't know, what's the problem with all my sons, do you think? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, won't do anything. Don't ever force your vassals to do anything. They hate it. Alright, war's been going on for that long, so nobody's upset yet. Sure, I'll talk to you. You keep talking to me, and we're becoming the best of friends slowly. Now, hello, who are you? My Lordship of Cal. Ah, right. Well, meh, I suppose. Yeah. Meh, indeed. Do we need people like you? You're a warlord. We don't need people like you, honestly. You can go away. You're a bit expensive. Wait, down as well. There you go. So, slowly sieging away what little remains of Pharos. And we're going to assault the rest of it, I think. My son has been captured and taken to Marine. Why has my son been captured and taken to Marine? Because there's a slave raid going on. Because they know all of my forces are down here. Well, look, how about this? How about I win this war? I take Pharos for myself, and, yeah. How about that? I could have made him kneel. I really could have. But, I want to mutilate him. Council, I want to mutilate him. You won't, why will you not let me mutilate him? No, you're staying exactly where you are. You're staying in the dungeon where you will be tortured for a very, very long time. Yes, indeed. A very, very long time. I will torture you. And, yeah. Overall, nothing pleasant is going to happen to you. Now, let's see. Court. Do we have anyone, you, for example? Why do you hate me so much? Mutilated close kin. Who did I mutilate? Oh, your sister. Right. Yeah, we don't want you. I need someone like... you? Yeah, perfect. Actually, you are perfect. You're going to receive the lordship of Pharos, including all its lowest titles. There you go. And, well, congratulations. You are now Kar Baxas, and you are a noble. There you go. My grandsons don't appreciate that because I haven't given them titles, but as I previously mentioned, they can sod off. Now, who are you? You're the brother of my rival. No, you're going to stay in my custody. I will reappoint the old councillor. And I will assist my vassal in his war. Except I got called into a -99 war score war, which is a little bit bullshit if you ask me. But luckily, nobody seems to be asking me nowadays. No. Listen, all of you. What do you want? The guards drag Akubi Farund up from his cell and throw her at your feet. I've come for justice, she says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. Who the hell are you? Right, I will handle this myself. Told to give me strength, defend yourself. And I'm dead. Died in trial by combat. Interesting. Of course, my father deserves to be honoured with a funeral. All the lords and ladies of Naxos shall be invited. And now I would very much like to figure out what I'm in control of. Pretty much nothing, right? Yeah, because the ancient city of... Why did the ancient city of Qarth go to you? And I can usurp it. I have a claim on it. I'm gonna usurp it, fuck you. Alright, let's appoint the people to their stations. And then none of them want to support me in this. Why did the thing go to you if my son was supposed to be the heir? Or did they magically switch midway through? And of course I'm going to lose the slave raid. Yeah. There we go, that's done. Tame a dragon. Expand realm by conquest. Sure, let's expand realm by conquest. What the hell is going on here? No. No. Band. There you go. Nominate a successor for the ancient city of Qarth. What's the point? What's the point if it just doesn't go to me anyway? Seriously. The hell is the bloody point? Because now, what I want to do now, I really, really want to do now, is go back and see. Because no way in hell did he get more votes. Right? No way in hell did he get more votes than I did. How do you like me? You love me, okay? Love, good, great. Now, what are you people doing? You should oversee the realm. You should train my... Yeah, you shouldn't. You should organize the army. Gather money. Spread my religion to... Well, I suppose one of my provinces would be fine. Okay, is there a plot I can choose to revoke? No. Honestly, you gotta ask, what the hell is the friggin' point of all this, then? You know what I mean? I suppose it could be possible that he got more votes than I did, but I seriously just don't see how. Plot to incite revolt. It's not gonna work, though. Revoke title isn't gonna work either. Where's plot to fabricate treason? Distribute all the lower titles there, 'cause there's plenty of them. And, yeah, these guys are way better, thank you. Okay. So I lose 50 prestige, I lose the trait just. Alternatively, yeah, we'll do that. He's my rival. Good. Execute him. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just execute him. He will be beheaded. Yeah, he will. I'll pay for your whatever, and sure you do that. Meanwhile, the funeral's happening. You shall also be executed. Now that 9 slate. No, I need to call you for a trial, don't I? Alright, we'll call you for a trial. Summoning this champion, okay. Okay, we'll forget the trial by combat for now. The funeral's done. We'll go for the safe return of my daughter for 110. I have a better idea. You have grayscale, don't you? Yeah. I have a better idea. I attack you and kill everything you have. How'd you like that? for a slave raid of my own. Trial by combat, I'll handle this myself. I doubt it, because, minus 15. Clubfoot at fat stress. Yeah, we're not fighting, ever. You have that right, I shall summon someone to stand for you. 95, 40, 65, 95, yeah. Oh, he's one of the sorrowful men. Yeah, you're dead, alright. I'll have you fight for me. But, far more important than any of what just happened, what shall we do it now? Okay, let's negotiate with you. I will go personally. And then off the ship alone, ransom all prisoners. Can't ransom any of them. We're going to execute all of them, I think. Pretty sure. No. You won't let me execute all of them. Can I execute him? Or at least no, because one of you is pragmatic, aren't you? Yeah, glory hands and everything. Okay, well, we'll give it some time. They can sit there and think about what they've done. I can't get to my own father's funeral. For heaven's sake, alright? Give me a second, okay? Are we ready yet? No. 4-week claims can be repressed later. Okay, there we go. The funeral. The friends and family of the departed, as well as the notable lords of the realm, arrive at the keep. The body of pureborn Salor II, cleaned and prepared for viewing, dressed in its finest garbs, accessories, sits at the casket placed at the feet of the ruling seat. The gathered crowd buzzes with hushed whispers, cut with mournful cries with those closer to the dead. Soon a priest enters the court and approaches the body, turning to the assembled, yada yada yada. The speech finishes, the party joins at the funeral feast. Close friends share tales of valor, glory, and honor to keep the memory of the dead and combat grief's grasp as the body is interred. And so it is done. Pureborn Salon, the second Nexus, was slain by Abuki Faroud during a trial by combat on the 14th of the 8th moon, 8340 at age 75. He was a man, period. He was a man who was known to be most courageous as well as possessing immense strength. He was a well-respected swordsman, being one of the more capable in history. Ooh. Salor wielded a Valyrian steel blade, greatly aiding his ability. Holding a funeral removed, your guests leave. And so it is done. Question is, how much of this remained with me? Pretty much all of it, didn't it? Right. Right. Pretty much all of the artifacts remained with me. That's good. So, as far as the blood feuds are concerned, they are really the focus of this dynasty and the focus of our house words and everything, so we should focus on that. You are going to be an unfortunate, how shall I call it, victim of what's happening here. But I really need to check, because I just need to check, okay? So, it's 34 seconds. Yeah, okay. We'll call it here. We'll call it here and we'll continue next time. But in the meantime, I'm gonna... Well, whoops. I'm gonna save here over that, right? And I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna check whether he really got more votes than I did. Because if he didn't, there's a serious problem. If he did, we're good. Yeah, we're fine. He just got the kingdom. He got more votes. That's how it works. You know, fine. You can keep it. Whatever. That said, though, yeah, they're still voting for him. Apparently they love him. It's not inconceivable, right? It's not inconceivable because prestigious, pious man, claimant to the title, I don't know. Prestigious, pious man and has good stats. That's not that good. Compared to mine, yeah, they're not that good compared to mine, honestly. Alright, but yeah, definitely. We're club-footed and lisp, so that's a problem. We're never going to do any of our fighting for ourselves. But that's fine, honestly. Well, I'm completely fine with that. I'm going to go with seduction. Because there's a little person over here I've had my eyes on for a while now. And, right. Well then. That's all. I suppose I'll see you next time. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye. Okay, so quick little update. I just killed my character. Yeah, so I just went, killed my character, like so, and yeah, I didn't get the trial by combat to begin with this time round, but I did everything step by step the same, except I made this guy swear fealty, because honestly that was a better decision in the grand scheme of things, but I wanted to roleplay a little bit and just sort of cut his head off right then and there, even though you get to cut his head off either way, as you can see. Because he still remains imprisoned, and you can execute him because you have the reason to. Bit weird. But this time round, I was constantly looking at the inheritance thing for the ancient city of Qarth, and I had, my son, which is I'm now playing as, me, here, this guy had like 30 to 20 votes plus constantly. There's like 10 to 15 people voting for him. So I genuinely think this thing bugged out. Like, I'm 90% sure that this thing just flat out bugged out and gave it to the wrong guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unpause for a second. Right, there we go. Yeah, my father will be on the funeral, yada yada yada. Everyone will be invited, yada yada yada. Also had a little bit of foresight this time round because I knew this war would happen, so I sent troops there preemptively. Just as soon as this war ended, or actually before this war ended. But again, besides the point, none of that actually influenced the vassal's opinion of my son. And what gives? It's like, the guy that inherited this is nowhere to be found now. It's just stupid, honestly. It's just stupid. Because here's the thing, everything played out the exact same way it played out previously, minus this vassal changing. But I've counted it, even with this. Even with this vote being different, it still wouldn't have made a difference. It still wouldn't have made a difference. And he's not calling in any favours right now. Can we actually see this right here? No, we can't see this here. But he's not calling in any favours for inheritance. So I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you want me to continue as? Do you want me to continue with this save minus the obviously minus the there we go, minus this. Do you want me to continue with this save? Because honestly, I think this makes more sense, because this just glitched out and gave it to the wrong person, from what I can tell. Because here's the thing, you also get an alert that you'll lose something when it changes. You know, you also, I'm pretty sure, well, my heir wouldn't have changed, considering the primary title heir stayed the same. But I'm pretty sure this bugged out, because everything went down exactly the same. I'll do it like 4 or 5 times, and again, off camera, and if nothing changes, then, well, basically, if nothing changes, if the Sabbath happens the same way again, you'll see this video. If not, then, you know, I'll make, like, an extra one, but yeah. So I'll play this over and over again, see how the RNG does, but I'm pretty sure this just glitched the hell out, honestly. So, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, honestly. I really don't know what to tell you. I'll leave it up to you guys. I think that's fair. That's more fair than anything else. I'll leave it up to you guys. You tell me. Do you want me to continue with this save, which I think is the more, I guess more fair one, considering this is how I sort of set things up to be, or do you want me to continue with the previous one? Because I have both of them. So yeah, you tell me, and I'll make up my mind by the. Or I'll see what you guys say by next episode, and we'll continue from there. Anyways, till next time. Have fun. Take care. Bye bye.